Be me, Anon. Generic family guy, skin unlocked. Going to just another family gathering. Expectations to eat too much. Pretend salad with mayo is healthy. Answer, so when are you finally settling down? 40 times. Go home with food containers. Reality same, plus, her, Serena. Official label, distant cousin. Unofficial feeling, dangerous proximity error. How distant? Well, your mom's cousin married her aunt's, something. Anyway, your relatives, don't think about it. Brain, okay, family, got it. Also brain, later. Are you sure though? Small me, family party, age like 9, running around with kids, sticky hands, too much juice. Younger Serena, bosses all the kids around, tells some older cousin his haircut is stupid, steals the last candy from the table like a raccoon. Older relatives laughing, look how cute they are, 2 little cousins. Someone shoves us together for a photo. We stand there, awkward, holding juice boxes. Grown-ups, smile, future best friends, camera flash. Over the years, holidays, birthdays, weddings, funerals, always same scenario. Group of adults at table talking politics and illnesses. Group of kids running around screaming. Group of teens in the stairwell smoking and lying about their lives. Me and Serena, somewhere between all that, talking, mocking relatives, hiding from interrogation squad. We grow up in different cities, see each other only at major events, every time, click instantly. She teases me, I tease back. We share looks when someone says something insane, and over all of it. Badge, cousins : So any weird feeling, auto-suppressed, today. Arrive at family gathering, shoes already everywhere, kids screaming, smell of soup, baked meat. See Serena. She's not kid Serena anymore. She's sarcasm unlocked, eyeliner boss level, eyes like, I will roast you but also maybe hug you. We nod, we joke, we orbit each other like 2 satellites. Every time an aunt says something like, Anon, when will you bring a nice girl? Serena snorts quietly in the corner. Every time someone asks Serena, where's your boyfriend? I see her jaw clench in murder mode. We exchange silent memes with our eyes. Later in the evening, kids disappear into devices. Older ones start remembering the war. Kitchen turns into gossip HQ. Serena catches my eye, jerks head toward balcony. Hey, come here for a sec. Inner me, danger. Outer me, sure. We go outside. Cold air, quiet courtyard, clink of cutlery muffled behind the glass. We lean on the railing, awkward but familiar. What's up? Expecting usual banter, but she's different. Jaw tense, fingers twisting in her sleeve. Okay, she says, I need to tell you something, and you have to promise not to freak out. Heartbeat increases. Those are terrible instructions. I'm serious, Anon. Uh-oh. Fine, I promise. I do not mean that. She turns, looks directly at me, eyes too open, too honest. I want a child, from you. Silence. Brain loading. Error, 404, cousin logic not found. Sorry, what? She doesn't laugh, doesn't say just kidding, just looks at me steadily. I want a kid from you. Panic 100 out of 10. Serena, we're hand gestures vaguely trying to indicate genetics and shame. We're family. She rolls her eyes. Are we though? Yes, we're cousins. Are we? And something in her tone, like she already knows the answer and is waiting for me to catch up. Your mom is my mom's cousins. Something, I don't know, they said, exactly. She exhales slowly. They say a lot of things. Voice bitter. I'm serious, I say. You can't just drop I want a child from you like it's an extra salad at the table. It's not at the table, she hisses. It's on the balcony. That's romantic. That's criminal. She snorts, but eyes stay soft and scared. Anon, I'm not joking with you. World tilts a bit. Why me? Logical question, emotionally stupid. Still have to ask. She snorts. Who else? That is not an answer. She looks at the yard, then at me. You're kind. You're not an idiot. You think before you act. You don't scream at waiters. You don't drink yourself into blackouts. You don't turn breakups into scorched earth. You're solid. Solid? That's a good thing, she says. Like, reliable, like furniture that doesn't collapse under pressure. So I'm a wardrobe. A sexy wardrobe, she says automatically, then chokes. Forget I said that? Can't feel my legs. Serena, this is wrong, I say. We're related. She goes quiet, then, no, we're not. Time stops. What? She licks her lips, looks me dead in the eye. I've known for 3 years. We're not related, at all. My brain tries to reboot. Explain. 3 years ago, I needed to do a family tree. I asked Mom why we never appear on the same branch. She freaked out. Then she admitted it. Our parents just called us cousins because it was convenient, closer, easier to keep both families in one social bubble. She shrugs, but her eyes are wet. No shared blood, no shared ancestors. Just a very persistent lie. I stare. How do you know? She pulls out her phone. I have documents, copies, email from some ancient aunt who wrote, "No, dear, they're not related. Who told you that?" I can show you. Breathing failed. Why didn't anyone tell me? Because it was easier this way, she says quietly. For them. For them. What about for you? She lets out a small, broken laugh. For me, it was a nightmare. Imagine realizing the guy you've been low-key in love with since forever isn't actually your cousin, and also that your entire childhood context is fake, heart, critical hit. And you didn't tell me? I wanted to, 100 times, but you were safe, like, not because of the cousin label, because it was you. She looks away. If I told you, I was scared I'd lose you completely, as even family. I wasn't ready then. I inhale slowly. I'm not mad at you. She blinks, surprised. You're not? I'm furious, I say, but not at you. At who then? I wave in the vague direction of all the walls and generations. At the entire adult committee. She huffs a laugh. Later that night, no sleep, just sealing and overthinking. Next morning, text from her, "Come outside, I have the documents." Great, go down. She's at the entrance with a thick folder. Without hello, she shoves it into my hands. Read. Inside, birth certificates, scans of old records, printed family tree diagrams, email from distant relative. No, love, they're not related. 3 minutes later, Serena. Yeah, this is clear. Yep. So we're really not related. Correct. My mother lied. Yours, mine, everyone. Group project. We stand, folder like a bomb between us. So our entire cousin lore is just marketing? Pretty much. I feel like suing someone. Same, she sighs. But apparently, fake cousin trauma isn't a thing in criminal law. So, we tell them? I ask. I mean, yes, she says. It's insane. They should know. But? She sighs. You know how they are. 1 fact, 10 dramas. They'll turn this into a series. We play it out. My mom will deny everything. Then cry. Then say, we did it for you. Mine will say, but you feel like cousins. Grandma will faint, 50-50 real or performance. Aunt Alla will blame you. She blames me for cloudy weather. We laugh, but stomach feels like a knot. Whatever happens, she says, looking at me, we tell them together. Together, I agree. We turn. Balcony door is half open. Aunt Valia stands there, with a tray of sandwiches, eyes huge. Not related, she whispers. We freeze. Tray falls. Sandwiches on floor, on slippers. Not related, she screams across the apartment. Spawn, all relative. 10 seconds later. Living room now, Mom, Serena's mom, Grandma, 3 aunts, 2 uncles, half the cousins. Grandma peeking out from behind a curtain. Everyone yelling at once, "What do you mean? Who said that? Explain now." Someone drags us to the center of the living room. We are the main event. Uncle rolls out a huge hand-drawn family tree, with names scratched out, arrows pointing everywhere. 1 branch literally labeled. See, he says, right here, they're, maybe connected. No, that's the neighbor. Who made this? You did, his wife replies. Room is devolving into, who corrupted the family database? Serena finally snaps. Everyone, shut up, she says. We're not related. Never were. We checked. We have documents. She slaps folder down like a lawyer on TV. Room volume, 0 to 100 to 0. Grandma suddenly stands, taps her spoon on a glass like a judge. The children speak, she declares. Everyone's Stefu. Serena summarizes, fake cousin lore, no shared relatives, no shared blood. Adults just decided. Silence. Aunt Marina. So, we lied to them for 20 years. By accident? Grandma, yes, and you should feel bad. Moms look like they just realized they committed war crimes. My mom, but they always felt like cousins. Serena's mom, who cares about feeling? It's biology, not vibes. Room splits into team, oops we lied, and team, but tradition though. As soon as the non-related sinks in, atmosphere changes. You can literally feel the switch in the room. Half the relatives' eyes go from math to heart, Aunt Valia. So, if they're not related, they can be together. 30 heads slowly turn toward us like owls. Serena, internal windows shutdown noise. Serena's mom, do you like him? Serena. Mom? No, I mean, it's not, shut up. Grandma lights up like Christmas. I always said they'd make a beautiful couple, she cackles. Mom, when did you say that? In my soul, she says. Room, date. They're perfect. Us. We're not. Grandma, let's vote. Serena and me. On what? On whether the children should be together. Hands start flying up. Yes. 4. Obviously yes. I vote twice. Mom's shouting, you can't vote on their relationship. Everyone else, democracy says yes. We stand there, 2 grown adults, completely outvoted on our own love life. Serena leans toward me, whispers, I want to die. Same. Serena grabs my wrist. We're leaving. Yes, General. We go toward the door. 3 relatives appear out of nowhere, like Secret Service. Where are you 2 going? Air. Together? We respawn to the sofa. Serena through teeth. I hate them. I understand. After that night, chats go nuclear. Group Chat 1. Operation True Love. Led by Grandma. Messages, they're destined. They make Google Sheet potential wedding dates. Poll. When will they move in together? Group Chat 2. We did nothing wrong. Moms plus 1 uncle. Mom, if they date, it makes us look irresponsible. Another mom, we are not admitting to lying. Uncle, you did lie. Mom, remove him from the group. Group Chat 3. Cousins only. Name, telenovela, not cousins anymore. Cousin, I'm betting 500 they kiss by Friday. Second cousin, put me down for Saturday. Meanwhile, we're basically resistance fighters. Meet in neutral zones, park bench, back staircase, grocery store next to the potatoes, one time in a pharmacy. Sit side by side, talk quiet. You realize, Serena whispers, our relationship is treated like a national referendum. Yes, they're literally making statistical graphs of our feelings. Yes, I hate them so much. Me too. She sighs, rests her head on my shoulder. Still glad I told you, she murmurs. I squeeze her hand. Me too. After Grandma ambushes us behind a bush one day, we run until we're by the river. Finally quiet, we sit on a low stone wall. Water, wind, peace. Anon, she says, I need to say this properly. No jokes, no audience. Heart sweating. Go on. She stares at the water. When I said I wanted a child with you, I said it like an idiot. But what I meant was, I want a future with you. I look at her. I don't want a random kid with a random guy. I only want that if it's with someone I trust not to ruin a tiny human. And that's you. My chest implodes in a gentle way. I'm not trying to trap you, she continues. I just reached this point where I couldn't lie anymore, to you or myself. She finally looks up. I've loved you for so long, I don't even remember when it started. Before I understood it, before I knew we weren't related, I just did. My turn to explode. Then I have to be honest too. Her eyes widen. The cousin label messed with my head. Every time I looked at you and felt something, I shoved it into the forbidden box and sat on the lid. She snorts softly. But when you said we're not related, and when you said you've loved me for years, I breathe out. I realized I've been on that same cliff for a long time, just pretending it was a wall. She smiles, small, soft, stunned. And I don't just want secret park benches and family spy missions. I want actual life, with you, without lies, without pretending to be cousins. She laughs quietly. You're going to make me fall even harder, you know that? Good. That wasn't a compliment. I'm still taking it. We sit in silence a moment, but not the scary kind, the, okay, this is real now kind. Then she says, very quietly, Anon, can I kiss you? Brain, blue screen, mouth, please. She leans in, our lips meet. She gasps softly against my mouth, fingers clutching my jacket. We pull back. She's blushing, breathing unevenly. Well, she whispers, that's ruined any chance of going back. Good. Of course, moment can't last. Voice from distance. They're kissing. I knew it. We turn, Grandma on the opposite bank somehow, with binoculars and a phone recording. There, she shouts. Now we can start the wedding chat. Serena, I hate this planet. I squeeze her hand. We'll escape. Where? Anywhere with no relatives. So, another galaxy? Works for me. We try to keep it secret for a day. Ha ha, nope. 4 hours later, we walk into her apartment, still high on mutual feelings, fingers intertwined, and see 30 people in the living room, dead silent, staring at our hands. Serena's mom, so, you decided? Grandma. The prophecy is fulfilled. Everyone starts talking at once. When's the wedding? Have you picked names for the kids? First one must be named after me. My coworker is a photographer. Serena whispers, I'm going to set this whole building on fire. I'll hold the matches. Serena finally snaps, everyone, shut up. Immediate silence. She takes my hand deliberately. We're together. Yes, it's our decision. Not because you lied, not because you voted, because we want it, I add. And we need you all to stop acting like showrunners. No more polls, no more spies. We're adults. We'll handle this. Family stunned. Mom number 1 sighs dramatically. This is what we get for lying. Mom number 2, we deserve this. Grandma sniffles. So, wedding not this year? No, Grandma. Next year? Let us at least date first. She sighs. I suffer. We manage to slip away to a small cafe. Sit by the window. Tea, pastries, no relatives. Serena stirs her tea. You know, if they hadn't lied, yeah, we might have just dated normally. Years ago, I think. Maybe we weren't ready then. She nods slowly. Now I am, she says, scared but ready. I take her hand across the table. I choose you, I say quietly. Not because of Grandma or documents or genetics. Just you. Her eyes shine, lashes trembling. Good, she whispers, because I'm choosing you too. We talk about everything, past relationships, fears, boundaries, future. She squeezes my hand. For the record, she says, I'm not asking for a kid right now. I'm asking you to know that when I imagine that future, you're there. I want that too, I say. Someday, when we're both ready, on purpose, not by balcony panic speech. She groans and hides her face. Never letting that go, huh? Never. Months later, me and Serena, still together, still dodging Grandma's accidental hints, still hearing when is wedding at every holiday, but also sharing grocery lists, late-night calls, comfortable silences, inside jokes, real plans, no more cousin tag, no more pretending not to care. One evening, we're at her place. Netflix background noise. She's lying with her head on my chest. Anon? Yeah? If someday I ask you again about that child, I promise I'll phrase it better. I laugh. Good, because give me your DNA on the balcony was wild. She groans into my shirt. I hate you. You love me? Unfortunately, yes. She looks up, eyes soft. But seriously, thank you for choosing this with me, not running. I kiss her forehead. Thank you for blowing up the fake family tree. She grins. Best war crime I've ever committed. be me. Once thought I was in love with the wrong person. Turns out my family just mislabeled her. Now it's just me and Serena. Not cousins, not a scandal, just two idiots in love.